All right, here we go. I'm gonna at least try to do two Levi Nicks videos. The first one is when rich. There we go. Rich man only dating events backfire. No man showed up. Surprise, surprise. Even rich dudes want to show up to a single event. Then the next one is this Beyonce file is insane. Okay.
Rich men only dating event turned out to be like me in the morning, a complete flop. Honestly, some of these women are so stupid, I feel like they could trip and miss the ground. Shots fired! Let's get off into this, dude.
Alright.
Ladies, listen up. I'm going to tell you where all the rich men going to be at this weekend, baby. Where the rich men going to be at, baby? First of all, can I say, I don't say find the man with the money. I say focus on character, integrity. But you ladies don't want to hear me, so I'm going to put you on to the money. Invest Fest, baby. It is happening this weekend down in the ATL. Shout out to my brothers, Rashad and Troy, creators of On Your Leisure and also responsible for Invest Fest. For the first time ever, we are partnering together for the Singles Lounge, baby. That's right. All the single
Ain't nobody going to that.
people at Invest Fest will be inside the Singles Lounge. Now, let me put you on. Y'all be saying y'all want a man that make $100K a year. Baby, the men at Invest Fest, some make $100K a month, okay? Don't play with it. And like I mentioned, fellas, the rich ladies are in the building because some of the rich ladies...
She really think this was going to work.
This
is like a pregnant woman on welfare. It won't work.
Got that coin too. So here's the deal.
Not work.
If you're not already on the way to Atlanta for Invest Fest, book your flight, get your hotel or your Airbnb, and pull up. Because, honey, your husband or your wife just might be at Invest Fest. I'm trying to host my show, so I'm not trying to be messy. You ask a question and we'll entertain the question, but don't get mad when we match it with energy.
No. I'm saying when she said what she said, like girls, like I'm saying, I'm not trying to be a.
No, the first thing you said, did I come to rage bait? I did not come to rage.
Yeah, arguing with people that came to your event, probably not a good look.
Bait, so that's not true, okay? So we're gonna start there. You started off a certain way. Listen, I ain't the 1, the 2, 3, 4, 4.
Okay, so boom. I'm outside the Kendra G.
Ain't the 1, 2, 3, or 4. Kendra, shut up.
Singles Lounge, waiting for it to get popping. I thought there was going to be a line. It's just me. Okay, people are showing up.
It's all women, dude. Frumpy looking women. There's some men in there.
I put 6 dudes. 7, 8.
Oh, it's getting cute, y'all.
So one more time, if you got a poker chip, you have to give it to someone that you want to have a conversation with. Kendra G Single Lounge Invest Fest 2026!
This looked so whack. This is about as whack as a party at a funeral.
Apparently, Kendra G was at Invest Fest. She hosted her live show there, and she hosted a singles lounge. She advertised to women to come there to find a rich man. She told the women that all the rich men would be at Invest Fest.
Ladies, listen up. I'm going to tell you where all the rich men going to be at this weekend, baby.
Definitely giving April Mason vibes. Like they're going to get you in the room or show you how to scam these rich men. And Kendra G here, she's more so providing the venue. Anyway, this clip right here from the Singles Lounge had a bunch of people talking because if you look, you see a whole bunch of women and
It's a whole bunch of Big Mac women too. Big Mac. She weighs a metric ton. Some of these women got full back. Some of these women need to be auditioning for the dadgum Cowboys. Or the Eagles got a linebacker position a little bit open. Like, what are we doing? Look at these thighs. I've heard thick thighs save lives, but thick thighs do also suffocate people.
few men. One person commented, correction, single women's lounge? Because clearly you only see a bunch of women. Another person commented, not a man in sight.
You walk in, it smells like a crawfish bait. What's that smell?
Then this one right here said the guys were there to invest, not find liabilities.
Yeah, invest in assets, not liabilities. A bunch of big back, money hungry women. I call these women money hungry hip hoes.
And the first reaction I had to this was like secondhand embarrassment. Y'all really gotta stop going to these single events looking like this. Every time you see these events, it's a whole bunch of women and barely.
Well, and then all it is in the back is just Kendra G's face. Like, she didn't do anything to decorate the room, make the room cool. It's just a room with some regular chairs. There's nothing to do. So instead of like putting up signs that say Kendra G and repping yourself, why don't you like put up stations for people to do things, to interact with each other? That's the way you do an event. The event's not about you being the forefront of it and being the figurehead. Look at me. Look how cool I am. It's about providing something of value for the people that are going, which she did none of that.
Men. Like, who are y'all showing up to date? Each other? It's just not a good look, and I'm really tired of seeing it. It's embarrassing and straight up desperate. I'm sick and tired of black women showing up to these events time and time again, where it's a whole bunch of women and little to no interest from men. At some point, you gotta see the writing on the wall.
This woman's 40-something years old, dancing around with a microphone, looking like an off-duty zebra. What is this fit?
You gotta read the room. And to be honest, this right here is another reason people aren't taking this whole thing seriously. First off, if InvestFest is supposed to be about getting your money up, pulling the money in, then why does every part seem designed to pull money out of your pocket instead? If you're serious about business and finance, why will you be talking about dating at a finance conference? Think about what this actually is. Here's an event marketed as financial education, and they're advertising directly to women that men with money will be there. So who's really the target? Successful men or men trying to become successful who came to...
No, it's women that are money hungry. That's it. And it's the easiest thing to do, right? Selling things to women is like taking candy from a baby. These women are so stupid they could get lost in a straight hallway. Shots fired! It's not hard. You can sell hopes and dreams to these people, to women especially, and they'll just buy it. They don't care.
Network, invest, and build.
These women are so stupid they would sell their car for gas money.
But instead, you funnel them into a room specifically built around their bank account instead of their business.
Right.
That is not a singles lounge inside of a finance conference by accident. You put it there because you know exactly who's walking through those doors with money, and you built the room to meet them there. If the goal was really wealth building, why is there a whole lounge dedicated to pairing people together in a relationship instead of pairing people with mentors, capital, and opportunity, to build the wealth you told them they're going to build by coming to your conference?
Kendra G knew that she could get a bunch of real desperate big back women to show up to this and like, girl, the rich men going to be here and they're just going to be willing to pick up your 2-ton self. I know your back is bigger than a bus, but these men are going to want you, boo-boo. Trust me, and you're a 10. Whatever you do not lower your standards.
And clearly see the type of games being played and how it's going down. So you're telling me that men, they're going to make money only to come in here and have you feed them to a bunch of piranhas? Yeah, make the money and let's link you up to see these aged out city girls. Let them in the room with you.
That's
so they can
exactly what it is. It's just high mileage liabilities. 2001 Honda Accords, 198,000 miles on it. Talking about it. It's a new sticker though. It's a new sticker price on that thing.
Extracted from you. It's the same predatory behavior embedded.
All these tuna tunnels been wallered.
The whole conference. Just like they want to run to Atlanta and pimp out Atlanta, they're doing the same thing with the women at the event. And let's be serious. A man with money in Atlanta don't need no conference, don't need Kendra G, don't need none of that to find a woman. He don't.
Is that a walk? Is that a vagina? What in the fart cheeks is that? They had who wants to be in the vagina costume? What is that? Hey, Mark, I know last year we had you in the penis costume, but this year we're really hoping you could get in that vagina costume, brother. Just do it for the squad, do it for the company.
Even have to look. It's like 1 to 20 for an average straight man in Atlanta. So the top earners, or even the top 10-15%, you already know what time it is. They don't need your help looking for nobody. Now, they usually need help on the back end when they end up in family court, but that's a different story for another day. So really, this was all just another scam. Telling women to come find a rich man, when if he's truly rich, if he's truly successful, he don't have no problems finding a woman.
Yeah, rich and successful men aren't going to probably InvestFest.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, after going to VidCon, I believe a lot of people go just to say they went. A lot of people don't come out of that. Now, I did solidify a partnership with Connect With Me, which is absolutely awesome. And if you guys haven't, if you don't know anything about Connect With Me, basically, you can call that number right there and you can talk directly to me. But if you're a consultant, you do consulting of any kind, you're a creator and people want to talk to you and you don't have the time, you can set the times you want to be active and you get your own number and then they can call you and you can connect directly to them. So Connect With Me is a great service. Either way, I did solidify that partnership, but I feel like a lot of times when you go to these, you don't really come out of it with anything. You just kind of go to say you went so you can post it on social media.
Especially a black woman in Atlanta, Georgia. From the professionals and female business owners to the boppers. There's no shortage whatsoever. It's plenty on all sides. So yeah, it's really a scam.
BMI's higher than a mug.
Being played on men. That's
BMI's looking like IQ scores. Crazy work.
a big target in this situation with Kendra G lining the women up, but they're also scamming women by making them think they're about to help them scam a man. Now, they had the singles lounge where you had all these women that came looking for the rich man because Kendra G told them they'll be there. She also hosted her live show there where she had a tongue wrestle with a female audience member that accused Kendra G of rage baiting them. The audience member obviously didn't like something Kendra said, so Kendra clapped back.
I'm trying to host my show, so I'm not trying to be messy. You ask a question and we'll entertain the question, but don't get mad when we match it with energy.
No, I'm saying when she said what she said, like girls, like I'm saying I'm not trying to be a
No, the first thing you said that I come to rage bait. I did not come to rage bait, so that's not true, okay? So we're gonna start there. You started off a certain way. Listen, I ain't the 1, the 2, 3, or 4, or 5, okay? You don't get on stage by being no punk. So now with that being said, we did an audition and we have women that wanted to come on stage. Do you want us to interview you? Come on. We can.
Alrighty then.
This is a horrible way to lead by example. Calling out somebody in the crowd. Where's the class? Where's the decorum?
Listen, I don't feel sorry for nobody. If you're a man, you walked into a situation where you know they're advertising to women that rich men will be there, then don't play stupid and act surprised when you realize the women you're being introduced to, their only interest is your money. Yeah, they just want you to spend that. You saw them in real time lining y'all up, so don't play dumb. Yeah, you see what type of games are being played? And for the women that get tricked, thinking that you're about to run into a man with money to take advantage of.
God, I'm just seeing like these big women, these bingo wings. Y'all know what a bingo wing is? That's when you got to swing it right there. Bingo! That's a little swinger down there. Them bingo wings crazy on some of these broads.
How they end up taking advantage of you instead. Maybe you find out they're get mad either because then both of y'all came to scam. Yeah, you ran in there looking for Rack City and you found Scam City. And then another thing. They had people at the conference interviewing Kendra G, calling her a dating expert.
You should be focused on getting money and not.
So I'm here with Kendra. Kendra is a dating expert. What advice?
Bro, if she's a dating expert, I created quantum physics.
Would you give struggling male that don't make a lot of money and no females want? What advice?
You should be focused on getting money.
For the life of me, how is a woman with no husband or even a stable relationship
That's what I'm saying. It's always the women that never lead by example that know the most, right? Isn't that funny, chat? She doesn't have a man, not in a relationship, isn't married, but yet wants to tell other people how to do it. It's like asking a fish, how do you catch fish? You don't ask the fish, you ask the fisherman. That's why I say you can only get dating advice as a guy, and put a 1 in the chat if you agree. You can only get dating advice as a guy from another guy. Never listen to a woman when it comes to dating advice, in my opinion. Never do it. Never do it. Because you don't ask a fish how to catch fish, you ask a fisherman. So many of these women think they're like, well, if you just do this, women will really like that. No, they don't. Anything a woman says when it's like, well, I would really love that if a guy did. No, they wouldn't. Because there's guys that would do it, and no, they wouldn't. You know what they like? They like guys to demean them. They like guys to be rude to them. They like guys to put them in their place. That's what they like. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. Does it suck? Yeah, because us as men, we don't do this. We don't do this in friendships. We don't do this in business partnerships. We don't do this really in anything. Coworkers. Women love it. They like to be demeaned. They like to be talked down to. I don't get it. When I finally learned the switch when I was like 16 or 17, that women liked assholes, I doubled down on it. I had an older buddy of mine just tell me, hey, bro, you just got to be a complete dick. And I was like, man, I don't know if that works. He's like, trust me, just do it. Did it? So much play. Swimming in play. It's crazy work. You thought I was swimming through a school of fish. It was like a fish fillet every night. It was crazy. Not really, but for real though, my dildo, you get what I'm saying. You know, I went to college with, you know, a dozen bodies and came out with darn near 90. It was just, that's what it was. After, like, and I just was like, I'm just going to do this, be rude, be mean, stand my ground, tell them like it is, shoot the facts straight, and be like, I want to hit, and that's it. And they were like, cool with it. And I was like, oh my, this is crazy. Because a woman would be like, no, try to get to know me. Really try to get to know me. Like, I really want you to open up. Shut that up. Shut that up. No, you don't. You don't want me to open up. I just want you to open up your legs.
Expert on relationships. They're propping her up at Invest Fest. They're bringing her to Essence Fest, talking like she's an expert on relationships, but she's not even qualified. And see, this is why people keep calling these events a scam. It's because you keep charging black people only for them to sit up and listen to people that's not even credible. Why in the world are you doing a dating show at a finance conference in the first place? Yeah. Serious people are there looking for real financial investments, not to invest in a woman trying to trick them. I can see why you can think about doing that at Essence, and then again, that's not really a good fit either, because Essence is really supposed to be for black women. It's not targeting men. Basically, you'll just have a bunch of women there having a conversation with themselves. But Essence is more a lifestyle, so I can at least try to see it there, but the InvestFest collaboration just didn't make any sense for attendees. Like, are y'all there looking for a hookup, or are you looking to get linked up with real resources? But yeah, that's why people running around calling this event a scam. This is why. I talked about that in the last video, but don't worry. If you missed it, you can go ahead and watch it right now.
Good Lord. Chat, we got a lot of guys that watch. Put a 69 in the chat if you would not go. If you would not go to one of these singles events. Put a 69 in the chat. I bet we have so many 69, somebody's taint's about to get licked. All right, let's go to some comments of yesterday's video. I have concluded that, so this is from the Gym Girl Provokes the Wrong Guy. I have concluded that social media is in fact a disease. When I was 15, my grandma told me, when I was your age, let me try to do it. When I was your age, I cared what people thought of me. When I was 40, I didn't care what people thought of me. And now at my age, I realized nobody was thinking about me at all. That's really good advice from your grandma. Shout out to her. The reason 4 is worried about people looking at them hilarious. This is why I work at home. It's called the 49er disease, right? Where the 4s think they're 9s. 49ers. Oh no, the wrong guy looked at my butt that I'm showing off in the whole gym. Now I have to get mad about it. Nobody should be allowed to film in public gym. I'm only here for the Loki whoop-de-doo.
Whoop-de-doo.
Filming it should be 100% banned in the gym. This is why I don't go to the gym. I work out at home and outside. Main character syndrome, big time. Bad main character syndrome. They're right about one thing. Half off doesn't mean it's free, but it does mean it's on clearance. I put my baseball hat on and earbuds while I'm at the gym. I just focus on my workouts. I'm not here for attention. Hand them $20 and say, that should cover my membership fee. Let me get this straight. They're in the gym recording themselves to post online so everyone can see, and they are mad that people are watching them. Yep, make it make sense. It doesn't make any sense. The old guy next to her was blasting through those reps. You're over encumbered and cannot run. Gyms need to ban phones. I guess I'm lucky because I've never seen a camera in a gym, but then again, I'm going to gyms in about 2011. I'm 56. Back in the 80s, women had their own gym, LA Fitness. Please bring it back. She's a runner. She's a track star.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
This is unbelievable. They won't let you work out properly. What a disgrace. It's an evil world we live in. They have to stop filming in all gyms. For F's sake, gyms just disallow filming. I think we should ban skin-tight gym clothes for everybody in the gym. That new style activewear, because 99.999% of women wearing them have zero self-respect, and their self-esteem is based on a men's gaze. But when you stare at them and they find you unattractive, they get mad at you. It's spreading hypocrisy. I agree. If you don't want to be looked at by a man, why are you wearing skin-tight clothing? Make it make sense. Men are very physical. Very physical. We look. We see a nice pair of cans. We see a nice tuchus meat, turd cutter. We may take a second glance. That's what men do. We're very physical. That's why men typically look at things when it comes to arousal, and women can read things when it comes to arousal. About the classiest way I could say women do smut and men watch corn. About the classiest way I can say it.
Yeah.
Men are physical. We see something we like, cool, good. Women have to hear. That's why women wear makeup and men lie. It's because women understand that men like what they see.
Yep.
And men understand that women want to like what they hear.
Yep.
If it was the other way around, men would wear makeup and women would lie. But that's why women wear makeup and men lie. Women are lying when they put on makeup, and men are lying when they're telling you things that aren't true. So we're really lying to each other. So let's just be honest about what we're lying about. And that's okay. Too many people get booty hurt because they don't like the way things are. That's the way it is. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. Some things will never change. Ain't that right, Lokes?
Won't they do?
But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's always good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.
All right, not for the
They
next
just need to change it from Hollywood to Hollyweird. Let's just get straight into it, dude.
You don't know. That's the problem. Huh? Yeah, this is where Mother and Joseph and Janet when she was little.
All right, here we go. Come on over here. Here, you can do it. You want to sit up? You want to make this easier? You can sit on my lap. Michael?
What?
Michael? Hi. Okay, we're in. Okay. All right, we're in the studio, and I have Beyonce sitting on my lap, and I'm gonna put you on speakerphone.
Oh God. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on speakerphone to talk to her, and give. Okay. You're shaking. Okay, you ready? Okay, hold on.
Very odd.
I'm gonna pass out.
Michael?
Yes, Mark.
Here we go. I have Beyonce here.
Hi.
Hi, Beyonce.
How you doing?
Well, good. I really appreciate you doing this because we're giving back.
I'm very honored. I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.
But thank you. Brad Buxer is putting down the track now.
Right here, Michael.
Brad, you're
Yes.
putting down the track now.
Yep.
Yeah, Beyonce's gonna go in the studio and lay it down now, and you're gonna give her inspiration.
Michael, when she was listening to the track, she fell in love with it immediately.
Yes, I did. I love it.
You did?
Yeah,
Yes.
immediately, Michael.
It's wonderful.
She lit up, immediately from the very first line of the first verse.
But please don't, Beyonce. My voice.
Your voice sounds great.
You sound.
He was getting over the flu when we recorded
They're ignorant. Every time I hear it, they're ignorant.
this.
You know the
From the
flu
South
has
Park.
the flu.
This is only his demo track for everyone.
That's
to
how his
hear,
voice
so.
sounds when it's
Yeah.
when he has the flu.
Well, it sounds wonderful.
does.
And the first line, I screamed. Literally, I screamed.
And Michael, she's these guys can sing. She's gonna nail this. This is great. So we're happening. The vibe couldn't be any better.
Let's get going then.
All right,
All
let's
right.
get going.
Love you, Michael.
I love you too.
All right.
I don't know, it's just so weird, like this old creepy dude having Beyonce sit in his lap. I don't know, man.
Oh, that was tight.
He gets very emotional over this project.
I'm happy I talked to him. Oh, I want to do a little.
And she's just elated. This is what they do, though. They prey on these women that are 19 years old. You want to be in the big leagues, don't you? Yeah, that's what you want, huh? That's what you want, right? Come sit in daddy's lap, you know. Sicko behavior, bro. And these older guys, but this is what happens. This is what happens to all of them. Even Hayden Panettiere was on a boat allegedly with James Blunt, and you saw what happened to her. Unfortunately, she just passed away. But this is such a normal thing in Hollyweird, where they take these young and impressionable men and women, make them do things that they probably wouldn't do unless you had dangled a sense of fame in front of them, and it's sick behavior. And you don't get that rich, you don't get that famous unless you're willing to sacrifice something that's really, really near and dear to you. And the thing is so many people have sacrificed a lot to be famous, and it's sad because that's the world we live in now, where people will sacrifice people that are close to them, sacrifice pieces of themselves just to get into Hollywood and be famous. It's truly sickening. It's truly sickening. What do we have here? The guy she cheated on is in every movie, while she hasn't been mentioned since like 2014. I know she's fuming.
We land now. Team Edward or Team Jacob?
Imagine if I had an answer to that ready. Like, imagine if I was like, I really have thought about this, and I have fallen on the side of I don't give a fuck.
It's funny how no one gives a
Wow, yeah, nobody cares about Kristen. What's her name? I don't even know her name anymore. Ever since Twilight happened, nobody cares. Yeah. It says, imagine watching the man you cheated on become one of the most famous and talented actors while you can't even book an indie movie.
Shots fired!
It's so true, though, bro. She forgot the mic was on. She just using him.
Taco Tuesday or what?
Taco Tuesday, it don't matter. But I gotta get the Addy though.
Alright, put my number in your phone.
Alright. Come on, let me go say bye to my friend. I was gonna start doing it more, but I don't know, bro. Pretending and acting shit really getting annoying. Yeah, like I'm saying shit I don't be mean for real, and
Yeah, I'm waiting for her.
like that shit. It's pissing me off. Low-key. And then the nigga wasn't even cute. I thought they was gonna bring out another. And I do not want to be with him. I want to just did. Like, what do I do? Can I say that? I don't know. I want you to like doll play a little bit, like see if he interested in somebody. Bro?
Close the door, close the door. Yeah, I'm right here.
Hi. I missed you.
What were you and your homegirl talking about?
What your homegirl? Oh.
I mean, you might as well just tell me, bro, because I could go back and listen.
For real?
Yes.
I didn't say nothing. They lying. That wasn't me. That was her. She was saying that.
She's a runner, she's a track star.
Yeah. I fuck with him.
Look around.
That's not what you said, though.
Like, what we said, like, what I said about what, though? I was just saying, like, my social battery running out. Y'all doing too much.
And you said you want the light skin.
What light skin nigga?
Trying to backtrack like crazy now.
You ain't asked
Why you always lying?
me to be your girlfriend yet. Like,
Hoes lying.
It's okay. It was nice to meet you. Okay.
nice to meet you too.
I hope you enjoy your birthday.
Thank you.
There's no hard feelings. I know we just met.
I didn't mean hurt your feelings, though.
It's okay.
Like, you saying you for real?
It's cool. All right.
I'm gonna check on you for real.
We're in somebody's garage?
This whole streaming
Golly. This is also the problem with the streaming stuff, in my opinion, is I was thinking about this last night, how guys want to be rich and famous so they get women, but the women they get are shallow gold diggers, so you really don't ever get to build a genuine connection with them because they're only coming at you because you have clout and money, and you're only looking at them because they're a 304. It's like a vicious cycle. But then they both feed off of each other. Like Clavicular's a great example of this, right? So he's kind of nerdy, right? Maybe not the typical Chad dude that you would typically see, not like hyper masculine or anything like that. But he's gone out and he's become extremely successful and has a ton of clout. Therefore, he has women that want to be around him, but all of them are like corn stars. So it's like, it's just like it's women he would never take serious, and they're just trying to use him. So they're both just using each other. Look at this. I can touch the ceiling. That's it's pretty incredible there, Clavicular. But once again, Clavicular is a dude who, if you took any other 18, 19-year-old kid that had no game and never got attention from women and then gave him tons of money and clout, they would act like that. So guys that aren't, like I've always said, money can't unlame you. You know, it just can't. Like it's just like Jeff Bezos, billions if not trillions of dollars, whatever. He can't be unlamed. Money cannot unlame you. You either have it or you don't, bro. When James Harden was speechless after his girlfriend caught the bride's bouquet. But somebody told me that James Harden looks like Reggie Watts, and I'll never unsee it. I'll never unsee it. He looks just like Reggie Watts. That beard is so, yeah. Harden don't mess with rings. Luca representing all the girl dads out there. What do we got?
The best thing in the world. Obviously 2 girls. They're gonna make my life hell for sure. I know that. And it's gonna be the security after I retire. So, but all jokes aside, you know, it's the best thing in the world, and I'm just blessed.
He wasn't completely wrong because his former fiancée is making his life hell right now. She's requesting
$50 million? Golly. I'll give you about $350. How about $350? I don't know if I could do $50 million. $50 million? Who you think you kidnapped? Chelsea Clinton? I've got $20 million in 50s. $50 million in 20s. The Uruguayan Lucho Rodriguez was presented as Cruzeiro, whatever that means, and was left hanging when he tried to kiss his girlfriend.
I can't lie. Look at
brother.
Dump her.
That's what I'm saying,
Dump her
dude.
on
You
the
got to
spot.
realize that once you get money, power, fame, clout, you gotta freaking target on your back, bro. You got to be real careful, dude. You got to be real careful. That's why I say you got to fall in love with a woman who falls in love with who you are, not what you are. What you are is a slippery slope.
My community, trans women are women. They have always
Yeah,
existed.
that's a lie.
You're a liar!
They will always continue to exist.
What does that mean they've existed?
Well,
no one's saying they're figments of imagination.
Yeah, but we are saying that they're women.
No, saying they exist is not the same as saying they're women.
Well, I'm saying that they're women.
We have words, and words are only useful as an ability to communicate between human beings because we all agree what those words mean. So if I hold up this navy blue mug and say that's orange, it's navy blue. So when I say it's navy blue, then you have to understand that as the same thing as I understand that. Otherwise, it's a meaningless conversation. So when we have a conversation about what is a woman, we need to all know what we mean by that. Now, it's your view and the view of many activists that women has a number of different categories. People who were born women and are women, and men who believe that they are women or have a piece of paper saying they are women. The Supreme Court was very, very clear.
Yeah.
They're saying not only is the law now, they're saying it has always been the case that because you have a piece of paper saying that you are legally a woman if you're born a man, you are not in fact a woman.
Well, a lot of women have pieces of paper saying they have degrees and that they're smart, and that couldn't be the opposite of the truth.
Shots fired!
So many people with degrees are stupid.
I am now feeling in a position where I'm in a room with you and I feel unsafe. Yeah.
You feel unsafe?
I feel unsafe. I feel my heart racing, my hands are starting to sweat, and I actually think I'm about to have a panic attack from sitting in a room with you. So
Imagine words make you feel unsafe. You want to really feel unsafe? Get on a football field with pads on and get ran over by a dude twice your size. That'll make you feel really unsafe.
I'd like to leave now.
What?
Yeah.
So you're feeling? Yeah. You were asked to come on the show to have a conversation.
You got to say what you thought about it. I've said my piece, and now I'd really like to go.
I thought you were actually plugged into a mic there. I thought we were going to have a conversation.
This is just the.
You can't talk to these people, man. Common sense has left the chat. They don't want to talk. They just want to complain. You know, it's not about being right. It's about being heard and felt. So stupid. WNBA security told two fans to cover up their XXXY for the girls' shirts or leave.
To cover up our XXXY shirts at this game.
Wait, are you serious?
Yes, they gave us shirts. They gave us T-shirts during overtime and told us we had to leave. And this is for the girls. Or cover our shirts up. This just happened.
So they get very offended by this shirt. You got to cover it up, but the coaches are.
I don't get why women want to hand out. I don't get why women want to hand out womanhood so bad to men. Like they really want men to mansplain how to be a woman so bad. I'll never understand it. I never will understand it.
Of trans kids.
Sometimes you can just tell by someone's face when they're just miserable.
This is not about being anti anything. This is about being pro girls, pro females, pro women, pro ladies. You can't be a male, born a male, transitioning to female, and think that you should have the right to compete with women.
The WTA recently announced that, the players will take a one-time gender test. How do you feel about that? First pro league to go in that direction?
I think it's really important to keep the fairness in our tour, and it's obvious that biologically, right, the men are way stronger than women, so I feel like it would be not really fair for the woman to compete against biological men.
Agreed.
So I believe it took them a little while to make this decision, and
men shouldn't be competing in women's sports. Put one in the chat if you agree. And if they did, I would honestly probably watch more. Can you imagine a dude dunking over a woman, slinging his nutsack across her forehead just straight, just dunking on her, right? Just dong to cheek. You know what I mean? His long sack caressing her temple as he dunks on her. I'd watch every highlight, chat. I'd watch every highlight. It'd be hilarious.
But when I look at that, I think of the horrible stinky poo that comes out of it.
I love stinky. UK top rimmer. Do you like the?
Your UK top rimmer.
Love it.
Wow. You must be proud. Your mum and dad must be proud. UK top rimmer.
This might be the most
UK top rimmer. What is that? A rim job? Personally, for me, anytime I'm thinking about a rim job, I'm just thinking about what is his name? Rimsky-Korsakov? What is this? It's like a Russian composer. I can't remember his name. Why is she getting so angry? Probably because she's a woman.
Are you British?
I am a British man. I'm an Englishman.
You're an Englishman. You're British.
I am British.
Am I British?
Well, we can have a discussion about that. I believe that to be British is about a lineage in this country, a collective ancestry.
Okay, so what's my collective ancestry?
I don't know. You'll have to tell me.
So what do you define to be a collective ancestry? Do my parents need to be born here?
Ireland, Scotland, Wales, England.
If my parents were both born here in this country and I am born in this country, am I British?
Well, you have a British passport, but you're not part of the collective ancestry. So on paper,
what country should I go and live in?
Why is that racist?
My mum is born in this country. My dad is born in this country. I am born in this country. Where would you like me to live?
Well,
I come from this country. I am born in this country. I come from here.
Hang on.
No, I come from here. My parental ancestors come from here.
Let me ask you a question then. So, I think this is always an interesting thought experiment.
Go for it. Ask your racist question.
Okay, I'm not a racist, but okay.
You told me I don't belong here. You literally said my ancestry is not from here.
Are you gonna chill out and let me respond?
Sure.
Yeah? All right, thank you.
Is a privileged white male gonna tell me to chill out?
So if I went to Bangladesh.
Sorry?
If I went to Bangladesh.
Yep.
And then I married
Her nose is so long you could hang your keys on it.
English woman in Bangladesh, and I had a child in Bangladesh. Would my child be Bengali?
No, because you're not born in Bangladesh. Both my parents are born here.
Hang on. Okay, but let's take the same logic. Okay, how can we do this then? So if I married an English woman in Bangladesh, I had an English child, and then my English child married an English, well, when they grew up, married another English person, and then had a child, that child would then be what? Bengali?
Both. It's called dual nationality.
Well, no, do you know who would disagree with you?
Who? You.
No, the Bangladeshi community. They would think it's hilarious. You go to China, they would laugh at you. You go to Russia, they would laugh at you. For some reason in Britain, anyone can be British, but
He's saying there's a difference between it.
I don't know much about that. I know my boy Simp Saver Sam's over there. Shout out to my boy Simp Saver Sam, dude. I know he's over there. He's trying to get out. He's like, bro, Levi, it's bad over here, man. POV, I fumbled Asian sensation.
I need you. Go.
Sorry?
For video. Fuck, man.
Bro, get a haircut. Numero uno, get a haircut.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Shed a couple pounds. This cut, bro, you look like a bowling ball. Just keep it a thou out. It's not the 70s. We gotta have something going on. You gotta have a fade. You gotta be dressed well.
That would have popped up potentially, man. Fuck's sake.
He's got the OG Incredible Hulk haircut.
That's what I'm saying. That cut is diabolical. I bet his Greek mythology name is Diabolicles. Like, come on, bro.
Millennials and people, and Gen
Millennials and AOC's voice nails on a chalkboard, bro.
Z and all these folks that come after us are looking up, and we're like, the world is going to end in 12 years if we don't address climate change. And you're a liar. Biggest issue is
the world's not going to end in 12 years. That is so stupid. We've been around for thousands of years, and to think that in a little over a decade it's all over, you got to be so dumb you could lose a race to a parked car. AOC's so dumb. I heard she once failed a blood test.
Your biggest issue
I heard she's so dumb that she got fired from a volunteer job.
is how are we going to pay for it?
So that was 6 years ago. So
golly, AOC's the type of woman to think a quarterback is a refund. Jesus, so stupid, bro. AOC whines egg freezing journey with negativity, but she has no regrets.
28 mindset. Why are you gonna have a kid when the world?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, dude, you can freeze those eggs, but it doesn't mean they're going to be good when they're unfrozen. Like, you can freeze your eggs all you want. It doesn't mean that they're good. Colorado's S&C coach sets the tone. So one of the comments says, couldn't motivate me to make a sandwich.
Job. And do it well. And do it with pride. You guys all have one of the most known logos in college football. Be proud of that. Because I sure as hell am. I'll tell you what, when I go home, and keep in mind, fellas, my family's from Canada. They know who you guys are. And football.
You're a liar! What is this? What is this? Remember the dildos? It's the walking around with the... I gotta go back. I'm sorry, I gotta go back. Golly. She couldn't motivate me to go 3 over the speed limit.
You guys all have one of the most known logos in college football. Be proud of that, because I sure as hell am. I'll tell you what, when I go home, and keep in mind, fellas, my family's from Canada. They know who you guys are.
That's full on cap. This woman's so stupid, she looks like she studies for a drug test.
Yep.
And football ain't like that in Canada. But they know who you are.
That's full
And when
on
I talk about y'all, damn, I talk about y'all with great pride, because guess what? I don't do this for the love of the game. I do this for the love of y'all. And I do this because I want to see y'all be successful on that field.
If I put my everything into not...
It's like she's watched Remember the Titans a couple times and was like, you know what? I can give a football speech. I can give a speech about, you know, playing football. Just shut up. Why does the room smell like patchouli and mothballs? What's this one random dude in the back?
Right.
This man's like, I know I'm gonna bag me one of these white women. This black dude in the back is plotting, bro. He's like, okay, I know I look stupid right now. I'm gonna stay on all fours. I'm gonna give me one of these white ladies.
Yep.
This brother in the back thinks that we can't see him. We can see.
Yeah. Come on, brother.
Yeah.
We see you, big dog. We see you. We know what you're trying to do, big dog. He's in the back. He's like, man, if I just wait this out a little bit, if I just wait this out, you know, maybe I could get me a little that, maybe get a little white woman in there. It's crazy work.
Oh.
That video was from Morocco TV. I haven't reacted to some of his content in a long time, but yeah, man, I just wanted to. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It's always good to have you guys out, man. Until next time, peace.
Right. Just want to do a little quick video because I haven't uploaded like what 2 days. So yeah, going to call it right here.